The Leafs get a power play. What do the Leafs do with this power play? Absolutely nothing. The power play is as efficient to glasses on Stevie Wonder's eyes. It does nothing. And it's the same old stuff every goddamn time. 33 shots to 22, 14 giveaways to 13, and you can't even score one goal. Not even on an open net. Going into the game, there were lots of changes with the lines. Tavares, Marner, Matthews remains the first line. The second line is actually Nylander at centre, which did not work. Nylander at centre just did not work, along with Hyman and Kapanen. The third line was Johnson, who replaced Robertson, Kerfoot, and obviously Mikheyev. Korpisalo moves back in goal for Columbus, and I thought that was a risky move, but yet again it proved to be the best move that Columbus could have done. There were doubts over Zach Werenski, but he was fit to play. That was a huge boost for Columbus, not only on the defensive side, but also on the offensive side, as it would prove later on in the game. So Leafs have the momentum, right? Columbus is probably rattled. They lost the game in embarrassing fashion last time out. The Leafs surely are bound to capitalize. Surely. The game actually doesn't sound bad for Toronto. They're generating zone time. Both teams defensively look tight. Obviously, none of them wants to concede and then go behind. And early on, Cody Ceci has what I call the heart attack moment. So he loses the puck behind the net. Columbus can't do anything. Matthews gets basically on a breakaway against Korpisalo. He doesn't score. It's still 0-0. So there were lots of positives to begin with. And obviously, as I was writing this in my notes, Zach Werenski gets the puck. What does Zach Werenski do with the puck? He shoots. He often does. What happens with that shot? It deflects off of Tyson Barrie's hands and it goes in. It was a 66 feet shot. And it still went in. I don't care about the deflection. It's 66 feet away. That should be stopped. Am I surprised? No. Am I worried? Not yet. There's still lots of time to play. I'm not worried. However, then I see the stat that you probably also, in the last 3 winner-takes-all games, Leafs won none. Am I worried about that? Yeah. But then Mikheyev hits the crossbar. We're getting close. Korpisalo's not saving it, he's getting saved by the crossbar. And then somehow, with 3 minutes left in the first, open net. And this is no exaggeration, it's an open net. Yeah, Jones is in front of the net, but still, it's open. John Tavares hits the post on an open net. It couldn't be any easier. It's worse than putting the puck in the plastic. It's an open net from 10 feet out. And he hits the post. Then Freddie takes an absolute rocket to the mask. He's shaken up, but he gets back up. Nothing too bad. And the first ends. So while the positives going to the second, the fourth line is still good. That's great. They're giving Columbus a handful. The first 2 lines get to rest whilst the fourth is doing good work. Perfect. We're actually keeping an element of unpredictability. We're crushing the nets. We're trying to pins. We're shooting from far. We're shooting from close. Surely we're bound to score. We're keeping that element of unpredictability whilst keeping the way we scored in 3 minutes 34 last game with crushing the net. However, I'm expecting big things going to the second. And going into the second, Justin Hall just gives the puck away like he's a grandma giving candy to trick and treaters. Columbus nearly scores, but this is exactly the problem with the Leafs. We give chances to the other teams. We don't make them create that chance. We give them. Toronto Santa Clauses. We should just be renamed the Toronto Santa Clauses because we're just handing gifts out left, right and centre. To make things worse, Tyson Barrie gets an injury 7 minutes into the game. He won't return for the game. And yeah, he has his criticisms, but we already Jake Muzzin down. Now we also have Tyson Barrie down. That means Hall and Marincin are going to play even more. The Leafs get a power play. What do the Leafs do with this power play? Absolutely nothing. The power play is as efficient to glasses on Stevie Wonder's eyes. It does nothing. And obviously the second ends with Toronto giving away a power play, the 30 seconds of a power play for Columbus to end the second, meaning the third won't start 5-on-5, meaning we can't generate any momentum. And yes, we only give away 2 penalties and we killed both penalties, but that's 4 minutes of a 60-minute game where you don't generate any chances. You can't create anything, you can't get anything going because you took dumb penalties. 5 minutes into the third, nothing of note. 8 minutes into the third, nothing of note. 10 minutes into the third, nothing of note. 11 minutes into the third, the worst change you're ever likely to see. Justin Hall decides to go to the bench. Toronto does not have the puck. In fact, Columbus has it. in Toronto's defensive zone. And I'll leave you one chance to guess what happens. And yes, Foodie gets a goal. It's 2-0. There's only 9 minutes to play. No way we're having a comeback like game before. No way. And what did I say? The Toronto Santa Clauses, because I'm not calling them the Leafs anymore. The Toronto Santa Clauses just freely gift goals to Columbus. They freely gift chances to all teams, especially Columbus in this series. And it's so infuriating to watch, but it's not going to change anytime soon with this defense. Obviously, Leafs ball Freddie. I'm not expecting a goal, but Foligno scores 3-0. 30 million for 3 guys. 30 million. And they cannot even manage 1 point. Not even a goal. Not even 1 point in a winner-takes-all game. Leafs' shot success rate was under 2% in this series. Not even 2%. Under 2%. Jason Spezza I feel bad for. But that's it. Not one single player except Jason Spezza and Morgan Riley. They're just happy to turn up. They're happy to be on TV. They're happy to collect money. And that's it. Anyway, Toronto's out. We're not getting Lafreniere. I have absolutely no hope of getting Lafreniere. That was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did not enjoy making it. I did not enjoy watching the game. However, thank you for the people who do watch my videos. I truly appreciate it. I love doing it. My name has been Norman, and I'll see you very soon.